So we are now 4 games into LeBron's NBA season, and for the first time in 23 years, we can confidently say he is not the first option on his team. Now, Bron was sidelined to start the year dealing with sciatica. In his return so far, he has not fully been the same LeBron that we're all used to. Obviously, let me start by saying, yes, it's been 4 games, so extremely small sample size. Yes, I get it. But watching these games, I think JJ Redick has made a huge point by saying this is Luka's team. Obviously, this is not LeBron's team anymore. He still plays a crucial role in the offense, don't get it twisted, but LeBron is no longer the guy when it comes to Los Angeles Lakers basketball. Over this offseason was the first time the Lakers had the luxury of going into a season with Luka Doncic on the roster. What we saw last year was Luka joining LeBron's team mid-season, and this year we're kind of seeing the opposite, LeBron joining Luka's team mid-season. Right now, Luka Doncic is averaging 35 points per game, 9.5 assists, and 8.5 rebounds per night, leading the league in field goal attempts per game at almost 23 shots taken a night. He's also the league leader in free throw attempts per game, so this is Luka's team. It's gonna be Luka's team moving forward. Obviously, when Luka Doncic is on the court, the offense is gonna run through him. That's just a given fact at this point. And without LeBron to start the season, the Lakers started 10-4, with us also seeing the blossoming of Austin Reaves into an all-star caliber player. Reaves' field goal attempts have skyrocketed to 17 shots per game. He's posting 28.5 points per game, almost 7 assists and 6 rebounds a night on respectable shooting splits for the volume of shots that he's taking. Reaves has essentially played that co-star role to Luka Doncic, and for a duo that was questioned heavily on whether it would work or not, I think Austin Reaves and Luka Doncic have really put those doubts to rest. Now, obviously, it's not going to be seamless incorporating LeBron back into this high-powered offense, especially with 2 ball-dominant scorers when it comes to Luka Doncic and Austin Reaves. And it's kind of shown to be a delicate process incorporating LeBron back into this offense. There were definitely some natural kinks that just had to be worked out. Now, I will start by saying this about LeBron. He is the greatest player to ever touch a basketball, and the good part about his game is he can basically fit into any lineup within the game of basketball. He's been great at filling his newer role with the Lakers so far this year. Now, with the title of this video, I've never seen LeBron stand in the corner so much in my entire life. And yes, LeBron has been playing basketball longer than I've been alive, so that's a pretty long time that LeBron has basically been the ball-dominant player on any team he's been on. But with this current Lakers roster, obviously at times LeBron is going to have to be that off-ball player. He's going to have to sit and watch Luka ball at times. And obviously this hurts to watch as a LeBron fan because, like, LeBron ain't no catch-and-shoot player. But no, it really all comes down to the situation LeBron is in right now. He just so happens to be playing with arguably a top 3 player in the NBA and probably the most ball-dominant player in NBA history, possibly behind James Harden. Like, having Luka Doncic on your team requires so much of the game to be ran through him. Watching the game last night, they did touch on that Luka Doncic is responsible for 56 points per game. He's leading the NBA in scoring right now, and I believe he's top 5 in assists, if I had to guess. But while, yes, LeBron is officially in that smaller role now, LeBron has still been very good to start the season. Through 4 games, he's posting averages of 16.5 points per game, 8 assists, 5 boards, and shooting about 50% from the field. Yes, he looks older when comparing him to prime Bron, but relative to other players on the court with him, he still looks really good out there. LeBron has an unparalleled vision when it comes to the game of basketball. He's an extremely good playmaker, and I think we've really seen some good highlights of passing from him so far this year, especially in his first game back against the Jazz when he had 12 assists. I think that's one of the reasons I like watching LeBron so much, is because he's not just dominant in any facet of the game. He really has a great feel for basketball. He's one of the most high IQ players in history. But then touching on his scoring a little bit, his best game scoring-wise so far this season has come against the Los Angeles Clippers, where he scored 25 points, went 9 of 15 from the field, and 2 of 5 from 3. Later into his career, LeBron has really utilized his strength and IQ a lot more. He finds mismatches still really well on offense. He has a lot of advantages posting guys up in the mid-range. His first game back against the Jazz, LeBron hit a post-up spin on Keontae George, and it just looks so smooth. Like, for 40 years old, he still moves really well. Obviously, he's lost a little bit of that quick first step, but I think just his natural feel for the game and that finesse he has, like, LeBron still holds his own. And then another thing I have to touch on regarding LeBron and his offensive development is the 3-point shooting we've seen from him, especially later in his career. The percentages have kind of fluctuated throughout his career. I think that slight loss that he's had in his first step has really transitioned LeBron into being more of a 3-point heavy player. And with that, we've seen his efficiencies relatively raised throughout the tail end of his career. Now with this Lakers team as a whole, this is a very fun team to watch. Luka Magic, the game runs through me. Luka, Austin Reaves having a career year, playing with so much swag. The step back threes, the scoop lays, the tween crosses from Reaves. Like, I just love to see it. I love what I'm seeing from DeAndre Ayton. He just does his job. He's a pretty good rebounder. He's been efficient from the mid-range. He's a good post scorer. I like the addition of Marcus Smart. I think they got him on a pretty friendly deal. Jake LaRavia has had some hot nights, some poster dunks this season. So like, as a whole, I think the Lakers have been a really fun team to watch, and they're off to a really hot start this season. They're currently sitting at 14-4. Now, this video is totally meant to be an overreaction when it comes to LeBron, but it is an interesting talking point. How much more LeBron are we going to see? I will say this, LeBron has not stopped smiling since he's been back on the court. Clearly, he's having a lot of fun out there. And I will also say this, LeBron is probably good enough to play in the NBA for another 10 years. Now, obviously, this realistically is not going to happen. So how are we feeling about LeBron hanging it up? Me personally, I think he still has a year after this season, but I also would not be surprised if this was his last year in the NBA. How do you guys feel? How do you guys feel about this Lakers team? Overall, just really happy to see Bron back. But that's pretty much everything I had to talk about. Obviously, it's been a 4-game sample size, so not too much to talk about when it comes to LeBron, at least. But anyways, leave your opinions in the comments, please. Make sure to subscribe if you like these kinds of videos. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at peace.hoops. And that's everything I got for the video today. Peace.